This right here is a quick follow-up video in reference to the video that I created in reference to how to add the video to your website in less than 4 minutes. So I will kind of connect them with the little annotation there. Be on the lookout for that. But over here is Dreamweaver. I use Dreamweaver to develop websites. There's so many different ways that you can build a website. This is just my preference right here. Dreamweaver is nothing but an FTP client, which is, what I enjoy using. Kind of what I learned doing. This is all I know. I know some people hate Dreamweaver. They think Dreamweaver sucks, but I love it. But anyway, what I'm going to do here is show you how to. I mentioned in the last, in that video, how to add the video files, add those files to your asset folders. Now, right here in Dreamweaver, you can just right click and you can go to new file and you collect, create the new file, new folder. You can open up and search for a file, open with, all kind of different little options here. So I'm gonna go ahead and go new file, and when I got the new file, right down here it says untitled HTML. It's asking me to give it a name. That's where it's highlighted blue there. So I'm going to say, we're going to call this right here fun, just a fun video here, fun HTML. So when I go ahead and hit enter there, what it does is create that file right there. So when I double click that, I am able to go in there and it's already kind of set up with the basic HTML, my doc type HTML, my head tag, my meta tags, untitled document, and what I can do is I can come over here and title it FUN, not B, hit enter, and you see the title pop right inside there. You can change it there or there, doesn't matter. Here's the closing head tag, the body, the HTML. There's your standard web page, and you just kind of put all the stuff in between of what you want to put in there, and that's all it is to it. You are now a web developer. Congratulations. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here. I use Dropbox because I work between two different machines, and this kind of works out for me. This is what I like to do. I know a lot of people don't necessarily care too much for the cloud services or whatever, but hey, the cloud services are rocking out for me. So right here is my website. This is my asset folder right here. Here is the web developer. This folder right here is my entire website living right here in Dropbox, syncing to my other machine. So when I open up Dreamweaver or any FTP client that I choose to open up or use, those same files are right there in Dropbox. I point right to them and bam, there it is. That fun file that we just created, there it is right there, the HTML. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come over here on my desktop. I'm going to right click and I'm going to say new folder. And we're going to name this folder right here fun times. And I'm going to put no spaces in between there, lowercase, because we want the folder to have lowercase. You don't want to use uppercase in HTML. So we got fun times as the name. And I'm going to click outside of there and it says no items inside that folder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this folder right here inside these files. And the best way, it's a great practice in reference to an Apple computer here. Sometimes you go to drop it inside that column. I like the columns view, and sometimes you don't know where you're going to drop it. It could drop inside of another folder on accident. I've done that before. Very annoying. So if you come right over here to the main folder, which is web developer, and I drop it, it's going to put itself in chronological order over here correctly, not inside of another folder. So that's a kind of a cool little practice there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take fun HTML and put it inside the fun times folder. So I'm going to do that right here in my asset files, which I always have access to right through Dropbox. You can see it syncing right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back over here to Dreamweaver and I'm going to hit my refresh, my little recycle thing right there. I'm going to close this fun page here. I'm not going to save anything. Don't save. And now you see I have a folder, and inside that folder I have the fun HTML page. Very simple, very easy. So as I mentioned with Video Lightbox, you kind of take those folders and you put them in your asset files. I know I was moving extremely fast, but this video right here is kind of slowed down to kind of help you understand the structure in reference to your asset files in Photoshop and Dreamweaver. Some of you guys, might have your asset files right inside of GoDaddy. It's just a matter of just going to GoDaddy, creating a page over in GoDaddy, creating a folder inside of GoDaddy, and then when you kind of push it and do your thing, GoDaddy's going to automatically push it for you because GoDaddy is the remote server, and that's a whole nother video. I'm not going to get into that right now, but this is my remote folders. These are my local folders. If you go create something in GoDaddy, it's automatically going to be right here on your remote. So I do, back my wife's website up, and all she had to do was give me access to her remote folders, and I'm able to take those remote, bring them down to my local. It creates a folder on my hard drive right back over here in Dropbox, and I have access to her website locally, which is not going to be moving no matter what she does on the website. On the remote side, no matter what she does, it's not going to affect my local version of what I have, which is considered a backup. So you just received a little lesson there in reference to how to back up your websites. But anyway, if you have more questions, a new website that I just discovered. This is my, my new LUV, my new love in reference to the web, in reference to Clarity. My wife, turned me on to it, and she's already rocking it out. You know how she is, man. Me trying to keep up with Spark Wisdom, boy, tell you. But anyway, this is Clarity. If you have more questions outside of YouTube, if you have a basic, simple question on YouTube and say, hey, and, how do you do this, or I tried this, or I want to show you my project of what I've done, you leave me a comment. More than likely I would respond to you. But if you want to talk about it, a lot of times it's nothing but a 15-minute conversation that you want to have. Come over here to Clarity. It's $1 a minute. What I'm saying, we can get it done in 4 minutes. I'm calling this the combo conversation, like McDonald's combo. You get it? But anywho, for a combo meal, you can get your questions answered. Wish I had this service when I was learning, because I would be way ahead of myself right now if I had somebody to just call. Because trust me, I've done a lot of time banging my head on the wall trying to figure things out on my own when a Google search sometimes doesn't work. But anyway, that's that. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Leave me a comment below. Let me know that you did learn something. And like I said, I'm always interested in seeing you guys' projects, you guys' websites you guys are building. Don't forget, here on YouTube, you can leave a link now. You can link to your website, and send me a link, and I'll click it and check it out and leave you a comment, response back, and let you know what I think about it. All right, talk to you guys later. Peace out.